I can't wait to do our interview and get the hell out of the way so you can play some more for us, man. Hey, geez.
We like interviews.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for taking time out for us.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome back to the city of Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, man. I'm happy to be here.
Do you have that? Yeah, that's right. He's back. Do you have that one time in Portland story? Do you think back to the city ever and go, man, that one time?
That one time. What's the one time?
I don't know if you do or don't. That's okay. No pressure.
That one time I got introduced to Voodoo Donuts.
Oh, there it is right there.
That one time.
Well, welcome back. They're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aladdin Theater tonight, and the new album Preacher Kids just came out.
Yeah, it just came out. It was a great record. We recorded with Shooter Jennings, the son of Waylon Jennings, and he was such a great guy because we got the chance to go in with these three guys and really just play freely and write songs. And we probably wrote about 30 songs and created all of these new different elements of funk and blues and rock and gospel and soul, and kind of meshed them all together. And he yells at me because we left off two of the other songs.
Man,
but they'll be on the album, the extended version.
Yeah. To be a fly on the wall in that studio during those sessions, man, that would have been something else. Tell me about the place that you recorded it in L.A., Sunset Sound. It's a pretty phenomenal studio that has a long history. When you walk in there, do you sense that, or is it for you? Is it just another room? You don't realize it till you sit down and start playing. How was that experience at Sunset Sound?
Well, I mean, listen, the record sounds good, right?
Yeah.
So we got that magic from the Sunset Sound. But, it's all of this history, all of the different rooms. And actually, when we were in there recording, down the hallway in the other room was Elton John and Brandy Carlisle. And in the other room, it was the jazz artist Robert Glasper. He was in another room. So it was like all of this creative energy going on. And we were kind of like, you come outside and there's like the little courtyard and you're kind of like, man, I hear y'all getting funky down there. So there's all this pressure, Everybody go back, man, we better do something good because they getting funky down there, So it's do you know which room that we was in? Was that the Zeppelin? The Arrows.
It was a bigger room. It wasn't the Prince room.
It wasn't. It was the other. It was the rock and roll room.
Yeah,
it was
the
the what band was that? I'm going.
The
blank.
Beach Boys?
Not the Beach
No,
Boys.
it was like a real rock. Like,
Well, the Beach Boys did record there, is what I'm getting at.
what would you say? Zeppelin? No, not. Was it Zeppelin? I think. Okay, that was a
sounds
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin?
Yeah, she knows more than me.
Jeez Louise.
So yes, that was so. That's where we got that edge from. It was,
the guitar player screamed at you because your guitars are too loud.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We were recording, and then, but that was actually at the other studio, at the Village Studio when we started. That was we started the first day of recording in there, and Robbie Robertson and T-Bone Burnett was upstairs, and so they didn't know we were downstairs, so they just was yelling at the girl from the front desk was like, "Hey, you guys got to move this bass amp out the hallway. It's too loud." And I'm like, "Who the hell?" Well, this was before I even knew who was up there. I was like, "Who the hell's up there complaining?" She's like, "Oh, Robbie Robertson." I was like, "Robbie, give me my phone. Let me text him." So he comes downstairs, and 20 minutes later, it was kind of a funny story because Shooter's like, I heard he wasn't really nice. And Shooter Jennings didn't know I was texting him, right? So all of a sudden, Robbie walks through the door. And he's like, "Hey, guys." And Shooter was like, "Uh-oh." And so Robbie came and sat down, and he listened to, like, the first two demos. He was like, "This is really great. I think this is going to be some of your best stuff ever." Wow. And then he died 8 months later. How about that? And, we have a picture of him sitting at the board and listening to our new music. So I just feel honored that we got a chance to share that with him before he died.
Yeah, that is
quietly,
special.
that he didn't tell anybody anything. He just kind of went off into heaven.
see, that's what your music do.
Wow, man. Cold-blooded.
Well, we should keep playing it because I'm ready to go to heaven too then,
The name of the new record is Preacher Kids. This is your first official solo record. Why was the time right to go solo, and why do you not like your family band anymore? I'm just kidding.
Well, he's best friends with my sister, so that's all you need. Let him tell you. Now, you know, the pandemic happened, and my original drummer, he got sick. Marcus, he's waiting for another kidney transplant. This is the second one. So,
Goodness.
and everybody, my sister was off doing other things, and when there were like no gigs during the pandemic, I called up Tash, and the great rock star here, and he was free. I was like, really, you free? You want to come jam with me, man?
Nice.
And so we put together these things, and then Willie actually was Charlie Hunter had sent this video around. Like, this was like nobody had nothing to do during the pandemic. I was like, who's that young drummer? He's like, oh, this cat Willie B, man, It's like, he all right, he ain't all that, So then Charlie Hunter circulated this like 3, what do you call those videos? It was like the reels? Yeah, the reels. So it was me, him, and Charlie Hunter, and that circulated. And then Jay, I didn't even know Jay played bass. He used to come to our shows, and he came to hang with my sister. Him and my sister's been best friends forever. So then we all just kind of formed this new 4-piece of a band of a bunch of preacher kids.
Bunch of preacher kids. All preacher kids?
All preacher kids. Church kids, yeah.
Church kids. That's the connection, man.
But really, yeah, the title Preacher Kids actually came from the it's all of these stories that I've started watching of all of the, like, Aretha Franklin Preacher Kids, Al Green and Marvin Gaye, and all of these different stories. And we all kind of share this, Sly Stone, and all of, like, it was all taking these joyous sounds from church and kind of mixing elements of rock and blues and trying to create this new sort of sound that we've heard coming from church of bringing people together and uplifting and joy and all of that. And so it was kind of like we all have these same common stories. Like, we all got yelled at from leaving the church. So.
Got put in your place from time to time.
Yeah, man, that's what happens.
Well, if anybody can do it, it's just these guys right here, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the best shows that I think we've ever. We had Larkin Poe in recently with some amazing guitar. But
Yeah, they're great too. Larkin Poe. Yeah, what's funny? I wrote a couple songs with them too. I don't know what that's going to be. It was supposed to be for this, but it's probably going to be on something else.
Okay, maybe the next one.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah.
All right, Aladdin Theater tonight, and the new album is Preacher Kids.
Yeah.
Robert Randolph, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
If you want to ask me some more questions later, you can ask me too if you want to.